All right, I want to make a quick video on a little tutorial. I've helped a lot of people try to figure this out with creating macros for anyone with ChiroHD that wants to make custom macros. It can be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I made a ChatGPT prompt to essentially automate the process. So I was just helping my dad. I just got off the phone with him. He's like the fifth person I've helped do this. So I figured I'd just make a video so I could send to people and then share it if anyone else needed help with that. So soap macros here, if you know how to customize, you just come system settings, soap macros. And then you pick custom. There's normally a button here. You can either switch to manual or you can use their template and add on to it. But then you just don't get their automated updates that they do anymore. So they give you, you have a starting place. So let's say, for example, we want to make a new macro for therapies. We do IV therapy, let's say. He has an integrated clinic up there. So that's what he was working on, IV. So what we can do is I created a custom ChiroHD GPT. So basically, if you have to have the paid version of ChatGPT, but you come up here to the top right and you click My GPTs, and My GPTs. There we go. Oh, and it brings you right here, and we're already in it. We click Create My GPT. You could give it a name, description, and then instructions. So this is like the prompt. And then make sure code interpreter's on. I have already made one here. So I call the ChiroHD Macro Builder, description, and then I gave it instructions. The instructions are, I want you to create a macros for my EHR software. In ChiroHD, your macro code generator, I'll provide examples of the working code so you understand the language, but your job is to spit out macros based on my requests. Only give me working macros. And then I gave it 3 examples of existing macros that I just got from, for example, the ice and heat one. This is the code for that. NMR, this is the code for that. And so you could just switch to code view or macro view here. So like we said, we're making an IV one. So I've already typed this in, but I just said make a macro IV therapy. And then it spit it out in about 3 seconds. So all you do is copy the code that it spit out. We're in IV, switch to code view, paste it, switch to macro view. Now we have a working macro. These are the things that are blue highlighted, are the things that it asks the doctor once you click on IV therapy when you're in the macro. These are the things that it automatically populated. Let's say we don't do vitamin C, I can take that out. But let's say we do add an option. I want to add that back, I don't know, whatever you want to type in, and that just becomes the output. And we could save that. And then the volume is just the number that you put in. So that's really simple. Obviously, your imagination is the limit on what you can do for macros, so you can really have some really precise, specific notes to you. I don't use it all the time, but it's definitely useful for certain things. Cool. So just wanted to share that so I don't have to keep having 20-minute phone calls with people to explain how this works. Hopefully that helps if you have ChiroHD. And yeah, have a good day.